Oh, you did it in order like that, huh?
What is up, everybody?
I pressed buttons.
Woo!
I did a thing.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Oh, shit. Oh, dang it.
What? You're good.
Oh, wait. But is that what they're seeing now?
That's what they're seeing now, but that's okay.
Okay.
They're gonna see what we're seeing now in the future.
Hey, kid.
We're coming from the future to your TV sets. Guys, my name's Chris, a.k.a. the Encino Man. Guys, welcome to the show.
Movie Gazoo's back. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two.
Step two. Guys, welcome to the show. Happy Halloween. We are in the season. 'Tis the season to be naughty. So naughty.
Blackberry Crown. I know y'all were drinking it last week on stream, but I brought my very own this time. I found an errant bottle at Long's.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was at Long's?
Yeah.
There
was one, but it was meant to be.
It's coming to fruition.
Sometimes I just, like, do you ever do that when you're looking for something so bad, you're just like, I'll check.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's there.
I found it.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, guys. Welcome to the show.
The hell?
The hell is SpaceX? I've only heard of SpaceX. Oh, Oh, because I did put the space in the space X. What's up, Mojangster? I haven't seen you in a minute, dude. How you been?
What the fuck is
Good to see you,
SpaceX,
bro.
dude?
He's a friend from the last podcast. He's over here.
No,
hanging out with
he
us
was in here like early episodes.
Oh,
he would bust
that's
our nuts,
right.
remember?
Can you quit busting our nuts?
No, it was just my nuts haven't been busted.
kidding.
Well, Mojangster. Thanks for busting my nuts, dude.
Miss Hot Miss and Randomness in the chat. As always. No, fine, be that way. Growing the hair out, man. It's coming together.
Are you doing it for like a Halloween thing?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing it for Halloween. I could be, what's his name from Star Trek?
Or fucking Cyclops, dude. I got a Cyclops visor for you already printed. If you want, I got it. It's already printed. It's already there. If you
Really?
Want. Yeah.
Ooh.
So here's if you want it, dude. You're
Maybe.
like a $5 can of yellow spray paint away.
Tempt me with a good time.
Yeah.
I
To
know-
me, my puppy. I was gonna say bitches, but then I feel like I would have heard it from Mo anyway.
Where's the cleavage? I said cleavage on Twitch. I don't know if you want this cleavage. Maybe.
Yeah, dude.
I can push these things
Perk 'em
together.
up.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you want that.
Or float your boat, man.
This week on the docket, Asmond Gold suspended from Twitch.
That's my boy too.
What are we going to do about him? SpaceX's Starship booster being caught by chopsticks was in the news this week. Xbox comes out with a new Xbox right after PlayStation, just in time for the holiday season. We got a couple of cringe-worthy stuff on the docket.
Chris
on
went down a
Instagram
fucking
and
rabbit
Reddit.
hole.
Yeah, Reddit.
Yeah.
Going down a rabbit hole. Game Freak, the creators of Pokemon, had a huge leak which released Pokemon source code, unused designs, Switch 2 details, and unannounced Gen 10 games. So that was a huge leak. And Nintendo's going, please don't say anything to anybody.
Please?
Please
No,
be
they're
nice
like,
to us.
if you say anything, we're gonna fucking sue your balls off.
And much more. Guys, thanks for joining us today. I have a feeling we'll have other stuff coming in. Are you caught up on Penguin?
Yeah.
Dude.
Bro, the last
fucking
episode was
good.
crazy.
So good. It's gone from good to like great.
Yeah.
Like
I would say the third episode was like, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But this last one, like the end of the third episode going into this, you're like, I remember this feeling with Game of Thrones where you're like, oh shit, dude. Like it's ramped.
Yeah.
Like it only took 2 episodes. The first 2 episodes were like, okay, like shit is happening, but it still hasn't popped off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's all the way popped off now.
Now it's
Yeah,
real.
we're off the rails.
And I felt like this last episode was one of those episodes where it's like, okay, let's really get inside the mind of this chick.
Yeah.
And show you how fucking crazy she is. And then everything's going to just...
So is it, I think this is the first piece of media that I've seen where even the good guys are bad guys. Like, who do you root for? Because both of them they've done some fucked up shit. So who do you root for? Because Penguin's not a good person, and neither is Falcone. Like,
I don't think you have a choice, bro. I think
but that's
you
what I'm
gotta,
saying. Because
I'm rooting
so
for
if
Penguin, I feel like.
But why? He fucked her over, like, at I thought it was just at the steps that we've seen.
Hookler 24.
Hookler. I barely even knew her.
Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. We appreciate you.
Nice. Hey, one step closer to cardboard.
Yeah.
Bing, bing.
McJankster says, is it woke? No, I wouldn't say it's woke at all. Penguin, not at all. I think you root for the Penguin because of the kid he's bringing along. I feel like he's like a father figure to him in a way.
Yeah.
He's like the complete epitome of his real dad that died early in the show. You find that out early in the show, not really a spoiler. But
you see it.
But
happen.
he's like everything he thinks his dad should have been,
Yeah.
or could have been, maybe. So, and Penguin's like his new father figure.
Isn't that a trip that they did that in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
When, like, say Acolyte took 6 fucking episodes and didn't do half that. Like, we cared about his relationship with his father in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he died, and you're like, Oh, I get why he's attached himself to Penguin. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I get why he kind of takes some abuse. Like, I get it.
I think the circumstances were so much more intense and
Yeah.
stuff too. But at the same time, you're right. It's like, dude, get that shit out of the way and move on to like the thick of the story. Like get into the plot already. Like, don't drag this shit throughout and then have it being so disappointing when we actually find out, or that we already like shit we already knew was gonna happens, and you like kept it a secret.
If
for
they
so
would have
long.
waited
it's
to
stupid.
find out what he didn't like about his dad, then it would have sucked. It would have fell flat because you're
Yeah.
like, oh, that's it. But since they like went through it and you're like, oh, I get it. Like, yeah, you didn't hate your dad. You just thought he deserved better for himself.
Yeah.
And so now when this, this comes along, you're gonna, what's that? Anthony Hamilton, I'm not gonna miss my shot or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He just, he's taking a shot. So I think it's super good.
As soon as we see the official Batman X Robin woke stuff, you know this country's cooked.
Oh God. So another person claiming woke is bad. Sorry. Stay asleep then, bud. Stay asleep.
Not everything is woke these days, you know what I
And
mean?
woke doesn't mean bad. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's
Relax.
like, I don't
You
think
guys commandeered a term and now flipped it on its axis and complain about it.
I really don't think even the Acolyte was that woke in terms of story.
Yeah,
I think it was.
They did way too much on the back end of like we are so this, we're so that. Like even Agatha to an extent was like, we're the gayest show ever, and I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah,
Like-
but why?
like,
Why does that need to be said anyway?
So that's where I'll agree with the other side of the
Yeah.
table, right? Where I'm like, you don't need that, dude. Like, who are you signaling to?
It's like okay, great, you got gay characters, but
Yeah.
like if the story sucks, the story sucks.
Yeah, if it happens naturally, like that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine.
Yeah, whatever. Like obviously, like maybe this is a little spoiler, but obviously Agatha and what's her name?
Aubrey Plaza. Her
Aubrey
name's Aubrey
Plaza's
Plaza and
character,
everything
yeah.
she does.
They obviously have a relationship
Yeah.
of some sort, and you know what? That's fine. That doesn't mean it's woke. It's just whatever, dude. It's
Well, dude, like-
the story's good, so it's like who
And in
cares?
Penguin, they doing a phenomenal job. Like,
Penguin is
so
is
they're-
HBO quality shit. HBO knows how to make fucking shows.
what's
they
her
just
name?
Do
The
it.
Falcone
It's
girl.
So
What's
good.
her name?
Oh man, something Bellini.
No. But what's her character name? It's something Falcone.
Why can't I remember her name?
Anywho,
They say it like 800
they're doing
times.
a great job of like, this is a woman who experienced trauma, and now she doesn't want to take
Extreme
advice.
trauma.
She doesn't want to do anything that these dudes in her life are saying. She's been fucked over by dudes the whole
Sophia.
time. Sophia. So this is where I'm like, oh, you don't have to make it sound woke for it to be believable. As long as it's believable, it doesn't matter. Like, we saw her go through some shit. If I was a woman, I'd fucking hate men too if I was her, because she got fucked over by all of them.
Yeah.
Like at every single fucking step, a dude fucked her over. So of course she hates men and is trying to take down the patriarchy. Fuck
Right.
yeah, do it, dude. Light that shit on fire.
Is she gonna be the Poison Ivy?
No.
She
No.
okay.
No.
Spoilers ahead, because we're getting the Penguin ready. So if you haven't seen the latest episode, you may want to tune out.
Oh, I
for a
know
little
why
bit.
you're saying that. But
There's the greenhouse scene.
Yeah, but no.
but
she
also
just-
how she killed them
gas.
was with a poisonous gas.
So gas comes from everywhere. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah, yours is definitely
yeah.
like deadly.
Shout out to dude. I haven't farted on stream in a long time.
That's
a little
true.
sad. Holla 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 holla.
That's not like a need. But
I got the need.
cheers to the show today. Holla 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 holla.
God, Blackberry Crown was good. I got it mixed with Mike's Hard Lemonade over here. Not
He's
as
got it
good.
going.
I did one with the Suntory before the stream started. This is phenomenal shit.
I'm
Just so you
drinking the 21st Amendment Pumpkin Haze IPA.
Ooh, I fuck with 21st Amendment.
It's pretty. It's quite tasty.
Let
It's
me
the
get a
best
little
one I've
sip of
had
that.
so far. Yeah, go for it.
Remember one time we had a pumpkin cider?
Mm-hmm.
That was bueno.
Oh, Ace might have the pumpkin cider right now. Actually, I gotta look into that.
That's not the worst thing ever. Sometimes pumpkin beers are too spicy.
Yeah, Yeah, I feel like that's a good balance. There's not a lot of spice in it. You taste the pumpkin.
Yeah, there's a little bit of sweet. There's definitely cinnamon, but like some of them go like super clovey, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want that.
So a lot of pumpkin ales actually don't have pumpkin in them. They just use pumpkin spice, and then
That's sad.
certain like caramel malts, red malts, stuff like that. They actually a lot of them don't use pumpkin.
Ew.
Yeah, when we do our pumpkin ale, we use.
Don't
real
tell me how the
pumpkin.
fucking
But pumpkin
sausage is
doesn't
made, bro.
Pumpkin doesn't really add a lot of flavor to beers. It just doesn't. Pumpkin doesn't have a ton of flavor.
Ooh, black cherry crown next. Ooh, I want that.
Oh, here we go.
Black cherry, bam, blam. Dude, crown flavors are other than like vanilla and caramel, which I haven't even tasted, so I'm not gonna talk too much shit.
Yeah.
But the flavored ones, like the apple, the peach, the fucking black, or the blackberry, they're fucking winners, dude. They're fucking winners.
Totally.
Without tasting hella syrupy, like, you know, like some alcohols do.
Yeah. I still prefer my whiskey straight, though.
I prefer it gay as fuck. That's why I added Mike's hard. Hard. It's so hard.
What's the deal with the YouTube logo play button in the back? Oh, this is our 100 follower/subscriber button.
It's paper.
Yeah, we're almost. Actually,
Binder paper.
we're fairly close. This counter is incorrect because I believe we're at 160 something right now.
Ooh. If it's 69, it's
And that
noise.
means we're like 83% of the way there to hitting 200, in which time we will move to cardboard. We're going to move to cardboard for 200 followers.
And then for
subscribers.
300, the magic 3D. We're gonna go. We're gonna print one 3D, in plastic, and then 400. That seems like a stretch, but we'll figure out from after that.
Yeah. Let's get to 200 first.
Fucking burn one in wood or something.
Yeah.
We'll do something.
Yeah. But currently we're on the folder paper button, and yeah, congratulations to us. Yeah,
it's reflecting.
I think he's talking about the Cowboy Bebop thing we have back here. It's kind of reflective, so I don't know. I might have to find a different thing, or do like a matte finish over the top of it. You didn't even mention our Halloween decorations, though.
I know.
So what's
what
wrong with
rude.
you?
Look at all.
There
Dude, he's at work too. There's like I walked in. It's a whole nother place. I actually like the mood lighting a little bit too.
Emmett says, "Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Notice me. Acknowledge me." You have to put the what is it? Roman Reigns. You put the finger up, or two fingers. Ah, fuck my fucking shoulder, dude.
I don't know how that one goes.
Yeah. So Ed and Janine were there. Emma hit me with a wise man, and they fucking died. So Paul Heenan. That's the ECW guy, right?
Yeah.
Is it Paul Heenan? Yeah. That's Roman Reigns' like manager, dude. So he's like, wise man, and then he's like, notice me, wise man, like acknowledge me. And so Emmett hit me with that, and I didn't know it at the time. Like I didn't know what that was from, and they howled laughing at the fact that someone would call me wise man, because I didn't get it either. They I think pissed themselves. Like every time he said it, and I was like, man, it's not that funny. I could be smart sometimes. Don't say it. Don't laugh at that.
I laugh all day.
Looking good. Dude, I can't. That dark blue on the black background, I don't even know who that is. Oh, Miss Hot Mess. Oh, yeah. Dude, I don't know if you know this about the Overtons. They love decorating, specifically for Halloween. This is your guys' Super Bowl.
This is
Halloween. They don't give
This
a
is the best
fuck
holiday
about
of the
Christmas.
year. Yeah, fuck Christmas. Who cares about
They
Christmas?
don't give a fuck. They didn't care about Indigenous Peoples Day. Fuck the 4th of July. Fuck. No, St. Patty's Day. They like
care. We're not indigenous.
But Halloween is that's their big thing. That's why I'm surprised that you said you didn't know what you're doing for Halloween yet, like costume wise.
As funny as that is, like we always last minute. We're like such procrastinators when it comes to like picking our costumes for the Halloween, like because we always flip flop between costumes. And Mo and I like to do.
Do you do something new each year, or do you like kind of have like a treasure chest? Oh, costumey things, and you just like kind of let's see what I can put together.
Yeah, we totally have like 2 suitcases just full of just Halloween costumes
Yeah.
and stuff, and then we just like break it out, and they're like, sometimes we'll make it mix and match stuff, and then make a new costume out of it. A lot of times we'll go to Savers and see what we can thrift up for a costume. Like I kind of we were kind of talking about doing the Beetlejuice Lydia marriage scene thing, and cool. I kind of want to go see if I can find like a Beetlejuice-esque coat tuxedo.
I mean, like even if you found a blazer, you could do black and white paint.
Yeah, and then she would just need a red dress, like a lacy red dress of some sort, and maybe sometimes we get lucky and we find stuff there.
Fucking pervert.
Oh, it better be lacy. Better be lacy. It's a requirement.
Bro, I'm subject to lace too. Yeah, why is lace so cool? It's not even for the ladies. Why do we like it?
So a lot of times it's see-through, but also
see-through's cool. Yeah, what is it about? I think it's a texture thing too.
Yeah, it could be.
It's like Braille.
Does it
it's
accentuate the curves and the features?
Yeah, but that would be the structure of the garment, not the lace itself, right?
That's true. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, lace is cool.
Yeah, I get it though. I agree. There's something with lace. I think it's more so that it's like a lot of times it's like partially see-through, so you get like a little tease of what's coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
because lace is infinitely different than like fishnet. Fishnet is like hookery.
Oh no, yeah. That's definitely like stripper. Hooker
and they definitely have their place, but lace
EDC,
is classy somehow.
You know?
Yeah.
Coachella.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, it just say you're doing drugs and more steps. You know what I mean? Like, I need a big old hat so I could chirp my tits off. I don't get those hats, dude. They're massive, and they wear them in like times
the
where you're
hats.
Like, yeah, I'm like,
yeah,
bro, your head's gonna overheat.
Yeah.
It's like the derby.
Well, and when
They're
people
like
wear it
heads.
to like Burning Man and shit like that too, it's just kind of the same thing. But then people are like usually naked or like half naked.
Yeah, except for the hat.
Yeah.
When they wear them out here, it trips me out more. If you're at Walmart and you have a Coachella hat, I question a lot of your life decisions. And this is coming from a guy who doesn't make good ones anyway, so.
Thanks, Miss Hot Mess. Thank you for giving us a compliment on the decorations. We work hard on this. But yeah, this is done probably for like under $20 at Walmart. So just so you know, cobwebs are like $3, and then the spiders and all that. This spider was $5. That was the most expensive thing.
From the back end, it looks like some shitty toupees I've seen before. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why dudes do toupees, bro.
Oh God,
we're losing our goddamn heads.
I knew that was gonna happen.
You just gave Ruka a concussion.
Oh, my bad, Ruru. She's okay. She's used to it.
Yeah.
She's used to skulls falling on her head.
Objects, yeah. Raindrops falling on my head.
Well, anything you guys want to talk about, let us know in the chat. Stop that vaping. Don't you know that makes your pee-pee smell like crayons?
Well,
it wasn't the asparagus I ate.
That's hilarious. Oh God.
You were busy taking care of icky feet. What does that mean? Do you do like pedicures?
Who's icky feet?
I don't know. Miss Hotness says, sorry, I was busy taking care of icky feet. Haha.
Ooh.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, do we want to just jump into Penguin this? We're already talking about it?
Yeah, I mean, we were kind of going through it at that point. I mean,
let's just start off with something fucking great. Because God damn, the last season.
Okay, what else do we want to say? I mean, we were kind of getting it pretty good, pretty far into it. So.
Yeah, but so third episode is Bliss. It's when they're slinging the new drug, which is basically, and the fourth episode covers it too, is the drug that they were giving the inmates at Arkham, and it makes them fucking super euphoric, which is fucking twisted, dude.
Would you do Bliss? Would you try Bliss?
No, because I was always scared of ecstasy too. I've never done like ecstasy or Molly. No MDMA.
Well, it almost seems like a mind control type of drug too.
Well, yeah, because you have them feeling so good that they're your puppet.
But it comes out of bleeding mushrooms, which is kind of like crazy looking. Like when they showed it, I was like, she's like, check this out. It's a bloody mushroom. And you lick it. And
that's the thing too, is that they that's what made it feel so much icky with the psychiatrist in Arkham, is that when she got him, when she was in his place, like after she called, like, hey, come save me, I got hit by a car.
Yeah.
She was like, don't think I forgot what you did. And that seemed like very, like, he did some Diddy shit, dude. He did some Diddy shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Because she would keep waking up in and out of, like, every time she woke up, it was like Groundhog Day, but for, like, you know, PTSD.
They did that scene really well, where they showed her getting admitted into Arkham and then just going through the electroshock therapy and then it just being like a repeating
They
craziness.
said that because I watched, remember how they had for Game of Thrones, it was like leading into the next episode, there's like a short little snippet, and then they would have like a about this episode thing. So I was watching that while I was doing dishes, and they were talking about they didn't repeat the same shot twice.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to make it seem like you were disoriented and like, like,
and you felt her like,
like you felt the familiarity,
but
you didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's fucking cool.
And they wanted to feel like, I guess they wanted it to feel like they were stepping up in intensity as they were going through it. And then her ripping the stuff off the walls I was thinking that was her imagining.
Yeah, I thought it was fake too.
Yeah, I didn't think it was real. I think it was her imagining the bedroom that her mom was hanging in when she died.
I didn't realize that her dad was played by, like, I don't remember the name of the actor, but he's like, I've seen him in a lot of shit, and he was the bad guy. He was the bad guy in Black Adam. He was the bad guy in one of the Sherlock Holmes movies, one of the Robert Downey
Mark
Jr.
Strong?
ones. Yeah, he's a good fucking actor, dude.
He was super,
but he's always a bad guy.
Was it him? No, it wasn't him.
Yeah, it was him.
Was it him?
Yeah.
He had hair though.
Yeah, I mean, it was a wig, and then they had the thing where, like, remember he was wearing glasses, and she like pulled him down, and he like because that's what showed that her mom fought back. Yeah.
Oh, because you would see the scratches. Yeah. Theo Rossi, what else was he in? He
was in Sons of Anarchy, dude.
Oh,
and that's why
it was.
I already fucking hated him, dude, because I was like, you're a fucking piece of shit.
He's
dude.
a rat.
Yeah, he's a fucking rat.
Yeah.
And which makes sense because he plays a bad guy here, too, you know? You're like, fuck you, man. Same with Michael Kelly guy. He always plays a bad guy, like a fucking pompous twat.
Yeah.
What's her name? The one that plays Nadia Maroney. Her voice is so iconic, dude. Like, she has that, like, I've been smoking for 80 years voice. What is it? Sheree F. Ooh, I don't know
Where
how
is
to
she?
say that. She's a little further up. There you go.
Oh.
Sheree, right next to her. Sheree Agfashlu.
Agadashlu?
Yeah, she has, like, iconic voice.
She's got that raspy, like, I'm gonna fuck you up voice when I smoke a pack of cigarettes.
Santa baby, pull your penis under the tree.
Soaking in chlorine water and killing toenail fungus when you first started. I was watching on my phone.
Ooh.
Now on my laptop while sorting Lego I got from Savers.
You should soak the fucking Lego, too. Jesus guys, those bags from Savers, dude.
Chlorine water? Isn't that bad for your skin, though? Like, what about, like, I know.
Yeah, but you
like,
got to kill. It doesn't matter. Burning it. Like, right?
Epsom salt help?
That's just relaxes your body, right? Epsom salt?
Hydrogen peroxide?
Peroxide, probably, yeah. But, I mean, if I'm going to go peroxide, I might as well go bleach. Put my toenails in bleach.
You got to do what you got to do, man. Right? Get rid of that toenail fungus.
Fucking nasty.
But, yeah, it's getting more intense, man. And now, Penguin, it was revealed that Penguin, she knows that, Sophia knows that Penguin was involved in killing her brother. He sold her out, yeah. So.
And, dude, I think it's possible that he was also had a hand in the mom too. You know what I mean? Because the dad did it, like, because she fought back, but I got a feeling that he was involved in some of the shit.
Mm-hmm. Kristen, what's her name? Miloti? The one that plays Sophia.
Yeah.
Her eyes are
Super
just
crazy.
say crazy, period. Like,
But look at her picture there. She looks so normal.
but she has huge eyes.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad thing or anything like that, but like, you can see when she opens her eyes like wide.
Yeah.
You'd be like, holy crap. Like,
But look, like she's... When they don't... Well, they were talking about her makeup too, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Where they were like...
In this scene.
When they applied it, it was like war paint more than it was like glamorized.
Or that she was wearing like a mask or
Yeah.
something almost.
Because she's like, if you look at her, like, regular pictures, she's like obviously an attractive woman. But Jesus Christ, does she look psycho in this? Like, I wouldn't fall asleep around this bitch.
And she was oddly calm in this scene, like compared to like a lot of stuff she's been doing. But like in this scene, she was like, I know what I'm going to do and I'm going to do it.
So that was the trip when they showed her in the mess hall or whatever, too?
Yeah.
Because they showed her before she got empowered and crazy. And she was like a fucking deer in headlights. She was like, what the fuck? Like, so you know that she had to learn to become crazy. And that's just a trip to me.
And then, yeah, this is when she was in the Arkham Asylum. But, pretty crazy stuff. Like,
Yeah.
how does, like, Arkham is such a crazy place. Like, you understand why this, like, maybe you would go, hey, the reason you have so many crazy supervillains in your city is because of the way you treat your prisoners. Like, did you ever think of that? Like, maybe these people are crazy because of where you're putting them. Like, if it was a normal prison that, like, maybe gave internet access to some of these people instead of, like, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think
But I'm just saying.
there's a normal prison in America.
They were, so I only brought that up because they were trying to, I know in Finland, they give their prisoners, like, limited internet access.
Oh, yeah, they have, like, their own little, like,
They have a laptop.
No, but they have, like, not an apartment, but, like, not a loft, but it's more a livable space than a cell.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like, the thing is to get, like, prisoners acclimated to going back into real life once they get out. I'm sure if they committed, like, a violent crime or something, they're not getting out. But, I mean, if they, low-level crimes, that they do their time, they're not... That's the main problem with prisoners, right? Is that they get out and then they just go right back to what they know.
Isn't it a trip that, like, we have so much more murder?
We have the highest... the United States has the highest number of prisoners per capita in the world.
Yeah, but they're not all violent crimes.
No, they're not. And that's why you gotta,
We also have a fucking prison system that's corrupt as fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
well, in California, it had like 3 strikes law, right? So it didn't matter if you got caught for dealing weed 3 times, you're going to be in prison for life kind of stuff. Like, that stuff needs to be changed.
And I think places like Finland and stuff, it's run by the state, not by private industry.
Mm-hmm.
So there's people in California, everywhere else is people making money off prison system.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's like that in other countries.
Yeah, it's privatized.
Speaking of privatized, Elon Musk, twat. He's a real piece of shit, dude.
He really is. And how he supports someone who's totally against what his business does is kind of insane to me, but whatever.
It's funny because even my 10-year-old's like, yeah, I don't really like him, but I love space shit. You know what I mean? Like, he woke, I was telling you earlier, he woke me up, or we were up getting ready for school, but it was like 6 or 7 in the morning. He's like, do you know we missed the launch? And I was like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Because I don't keep up with Elon Musk at all. But he was talking about this launch that he watched a video of and he thought it was super cool.
Yeah, it was the first time they caught the rocket booster. But here's the video of it if you want to see what happened. But I guess this is pretty historic.
That looks CG.
Holy shit, that's off.
That looks CG as fuck, dude. That looks so fake. Wow.
But yeah, I agree. I mean, like, I don't like the person, but well, I know a lot of his like SpaceX division is like kind of operates. He's like the he has a say, right? But he doesn't determine like what the management does and stuff like that because it's government funded. So the government will pretty much step in and say, no, you're not laying off these scientists because we need them and we're paying you.
But that's
to
what
pay
I don't
them.
get. So how does NASA not work, but they do?
Well, NASA moved to that privatized model a while ago where they were paying SpaceX, they were paying Boeing, and they were even paying, like, I think, Amazon and Virgin Atlantic for a minute to develop space programs for our astronauts. And in true America fashion, the government said, well, let the private side handle it. You know, why waste government money? I mean, why take the risk to do, you know, something that these guys want to do? We're kind of like, the government's kind of like, space travel is not, especially privatized space travel is not a priority for the government, right? But privatized space travel for these companies is big time money. So why not let them develop the technology to get it done? And they can make money, and at the same time, we're advancing our space program. So I get the thought behind it, and it actually has
There's got to be
made.
crazy NDAs on that, huh?
I mean, on like what?
On
what
like the sign, because everyone else is trying to get back to space too.
Yeah.
So they can't be leaking any of that shit.
I mean, I know the next mission for space, like the next big mission for SpaceX, is to get astronauts back to the surface of the moon. That's like,
Aren't there
the
still
next
some
big
fucking
mission.
astronauts caught in the space station for another month or two?
Yeah. So, yeah, that was Boeing's fault because Boeing sent them up in that Starliner, and then they got stranded, and they're still up there. I think they're coming back early next year, I want to say. Or maybe it's sooner than that.
Yeah.
But they're going to come back on a SpaceX craft, which Boeing is not happy about. I'm pretty sure
fucking up, Boeing.
Boeing is
ripping
just
doors off shit.
fucking up a lot of shit up right now. Boeing fucked up the return flight. They said, Boeing kept saying, it's safe, and NASA's like, no,
it's not.
we know what Boeing's version of safe is. It's like, yeah, you'll be fine 90% of the time, but there's that 10% where shit gets fucked up, and we're not taking
50% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
So, I mean, you see what happens with their planes. So, I'm sure NASA was like, "No, this isn't one of your like airplane flights."
This ain't the only thing that he's been in the news for this week. His fucking, you seen his robot party?
Oh yeah,
dude, I sent you a fucking.
Did you put a thing in there?
Yeah, I put it in there. It's no, go down. There you go. First of all, I love this account.
I don't gotta say hi to this geek squad looking ass fool.
Right here.
Hey, back up, dog. I don't play that Marika shit.
That's crazy. I'm talking to a robot.
Robot, bro. I'm an East Los gangster, homie.
From where you were born in Silicon Valley.
Bro, the only silicone around here is in my girl's tetas. What hood you rocking, fool? Looking like a Filipino mythbuster, dog. And I said, step back, fool. Getting too close, about to get slapped, dog.
Where do you live?
Home of gangsters, East Los, homie.
There is. Where do
I
you
love
live?
Filipino.
Fool, what are you taking a census report or what, dog?
Figured. Yeah.
Hey, bro, what you looking at, man? Keep your eyes up here. I don't play that puto shit, dog. About to get slept on, bro. This ain't counting.
What's the hardest thing about being a robot?
Ask your mom, fool. She'll tell you what the hardest thing about me is. Made her squirt so much, almost made me short circuit. You like that, fool? And Salvadorian Dahmer looking ass motherfucker.
Oh, Salvadorian dog. Bro, because apparently during this thing, they had someone clearly mic'd up, like, speaking, like, the funny thing about fucking Elon Musk is that he delays shit so much, and when it comes out, it ain't shit. So he's been talking about these robots for almost a decade. Like, oh, it's gonna come out next year, come out next year, come next year. Mm-hmm. And there was a tech show in China that Musk robot was in a glass case, and everybody else had working demos of like their shit, like actually doing stuff.
Right.
And apparently during this event, he had like robots walking around, but it was someone mic'd up talking, like talking through the robot speakers.
Yeah.
And, like, it wasn't them actually conversing.
I heard about that too.
You fucking dipshit, dude.
20 cents per mile. He unveiled this in Las Vegas, right? This past week? Or it was in California?
But no, it was on a backdrop. It was filmed in a backdrop in L.A.
Oh.
So it
LA.
wasn't... Yeah, L.A. And they're like, bro, stop taking designs off of... Like, the van looks like a train from a movie.
Okay, his shit's looking dumber and dumber, dude. I see more and more videos of that
looks better than
Cybertruck.
that looks better than the truck, though.
Oh, yeah. It looks way better than the truck. But the back end still looks like that. It's stupid. I don't know.
I just don't... That I forgot. Someone linked, like, vehicle for vehicle. They put, like, the regular Tesla, what it looks like. They put,
imagine you and me trying to squeeze into one of those motherfuckers.
No, bro. Did you see the van? Or what do they call it? The bus? The Tesla bus?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it looks dumb.
Than Elon, right? To show us that future.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but, like, this is filmed on a backdrop.
He wants to be, like,
He's some
a
fucking
rock star
superstar,
so
yeah.
bad. He's so cringy. Like, he wants to be... Ugh.
As you can see, I just arrived in the robotaxi, the Cybercab. There's no people in them, as you can see. The car's just going by with no people. So you'll see Model Ys and the Cybercab, all driverless. There's no steering wheel or pedals, so I hope this goes well. We'll find out. So
His
we'll
laugh.
hope this goes all driverless. There's no steering wheel or pedals, so I hope this goes well. So I hope this goes well. So I hope this goes well. We'll find out. So we'll move from supervised full self-driving to unsupervised full self-driving, where the car, you could fall asleep and wake up at your destination. But there's also a
Destination
challenge,
being
for a lot of
heaven.
people that cars cost too much. I mean, when you factor in everything that goes into a car, and the car insurance, and the car payments, and the storage of the car, it's very expensive. So we want, with autonomy, you get your time back. This is a very big deal.
So it doesn't
it's
cost
not
less
just a
money,
safety,
but...
it'll save lives, like a lot of lives, and prevent injuries. I think we'll see autonomous cars become 10 times safer than...
Okay. Pushing the safety factor, because we all know how many times Teslas have
And it's a
fucked
lie.
up.
Yeah.
a human. And it's not just...
Robots are better than humans. Don't, like, test me on that.
the lives saved in injuries, but if you think about the cumulative time that people spend in a car and the time that they will get back. So, in fact, I think the cost of autonomous transport will be so low that you can think of it like individualized mass transit.
Oh, so you can sit in both the front
the
seats.
average
Okay,
cost
I didn't
of-
think about
of a
that.
bus
I was like
per mile
thinking.
for a city.
I was
Yeah,
thinking,
but those
think of
kids
you
were
and I
too
trying
young.
to.
Those
Yeah,
kids are
that's
gonna
true. They were
fucking
super
die.
young.
Those
They
guys
were-
are gonna fucking die.
Then again, like, still, you and me in that car, like, it would have been a totally different scene than these two kids
Yeah.
getting in the car. You know what I mean?
We're gonna smash into them, and then
The average
Hey,
cost
real
of-
quick,
of
just
a
pause.
bus per mile.
here's some technology that really matters. These Twizzlers are cut into ghosts. Look at 'em.
They are.
That's more impressive than the fucking Tesla.
What kind of
cab.
technology is this?
Science.
For a city. Not the ticket price, because that is subsidized, but the average price is about $1 a mile. Whereas the cost of Cybercab, the operating cost is probably going to be around 20 cents a mile. So, yes, you will
Probably.
be able to buy one. we expect the cost to be below $30,000. We do expect actually to start.
Wait, but will it have the steering? It won't have the steering wheel and shit, or what? Like, will it be without? Any,
Yeah,
like,
the fully self-driving
Fully
ones
autonomous?
won't even have steering wheel and gas pedal.
he's trying real hard to push this. I want to see what happens with the Cybercab. And I remember MKBHD saying that he doesn't think this is a real thing until at least I think like 2027 or 2028 or something like that. So he said he'll shave his head if it happens before 2027. I think is what he said.
Fully autonomous, unsupervised FSD in Texas and California next year. That's with the Model 3 and Model Y. We expect to be in production with the Cybercab in probably.
Cybercab so
Well, I tend to be
hideous.
a little optimistic with time frames, but in 2026, before 2027, let me put it that way.
Ah, there it is.
Before that, you will experience a robotic taxi via the Model 3 and Model Y program, and Model S and X too. So, and Cybertruck too. Yes, of course. Sorry, I don't want to yes. All our
Fuck
cars.
the Cybertruck.
Basically, all cars that we make. Let's not get nuanced here. All right, next slide. And I want to emphasize that
Someone's like, I want my new windshield wipers you promised us like 8 months ago, motherfucker.
He's a fucking villain, dude.
solution that we have is AI and vision. So there's no expensive equipment needed. So, and that means that our cost of producing the vehicle is low. All right. So our autonomous future is here. As I said, we've got 50 Teslas driving autonomously. Something we're also doing is, and it's really high time we did this, is inductive charging. The robotaxi has no plug. It just goes over the inductive charger and charges. One of the things that is really interesting is how will this affect the cities that we live in? So what would happen if you have an autonomous world is that...
Dude, this is like SimCity,
Yeah.
like 4,000.
Yeah, and then Hurricane Milton comes through and fucks your whole shit.
You can now turn parking lots into parks. We're taking the ing lot out of parking lot. There's a lot of opportunity to create.
What?
Green space in the cities that we live in.
Look how
Also,
hideous this is.
What happens if you need a vehicle that is bigger than a Model Y? The Robovan is.
Rebovin.
This is
Not
we're going to make
Robovan,
this, and it's gonna look
Rebovin.
like that. Now, can you imagine going down the streets and you see this coming towards you? That'd be sick.
Nah.
That'd be
I'm
sick.
thinking, this
It
is
would
the last thing I'm
fucking,
going to see before I die.
Yeah. The Robovin. That motherfucker looks like.
This can carry up to 20 people, and it can also transport goods. The
I mean, come on. I would rent one of those for the party, though.
Yeah.
Not
Like,
gonna lie.
that's the new stripper bus.
Yeah, that's a party van. That's the new
Robovin.
the new P Diddy mobile.
Robovan is what's going to solve
The
for
extra
high density.
slippery in there.
Everything we've developed for our cars, the batteries, power electronics, the advanced motors, gearboxes, the software, the AI inference computer, it all actually applies to a humanoid robot. It's the same techniques. It's just a robot with arms and legs instead of a robot with wheels. And we've made a lot of progress. You're really going to have something spectacular. Something that...
Oh, Monica sent me a link, and she was like making the comparisons to iRobot
Yep.
movie. And I just started playing a game called Atomic Heart, which has been out for a while, but I just started playing it. But it's all about these like autonomous robots that are like basically running everything, helping run everything, and then of course everything goes wrong, aka Terminator,
Yeah,
aka
Skynet.
Skynet, yeah, and the robots go psycho.
anyone could own. At scale, this would cost something like, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000. probably less than a car, is my prediction long term. So, and what can it do? It'll basically.
Oh my God!
Compare
here we
it for
dude.
you.
This is happening. This is freaking happening, dude. This is Black Mirror shit. This is happening now. It's getting real. It's getting real. I don't know how far out we are from having these robots in your home.
We're so far out.
But
bro, you're saying that these things cost $60,000.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do rollouts in the next 2 years of these things.
Who's got $60,000?
Let's try them in some billionaires' homes, and you know what? They won't care if their children get murdered. You know what I mean? Like
they grew those kids through stem cells anyway.
Elon's got 12 of them. You know what I mean? Like he can sacrifice one in the name of robots, right? Like that's just the according to Elon, that's just the cost of doing
business. Can you
business.
imagine your kid playing Sorry with a robot and the robot just fucking skunks him? Because it's like a fucking AI programmed. It's like, you're conditioned to lose, human.
Yeah. Do not move there. I will murder you.
Do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your.
Please let me see a real life scenario where it does this first. But this has got to be all like CGI AI shit, right? This can't be like real.
Can you imagine how unsettling you'd be if you were in a group setting where you're having drinks with friends and you're like talking and some robot comes over? You wouldn't stop your conversation. You wouldn't be like, can I help you?
You'd be the life of the party, though, if you had one of those suckers running around, like walking around.
Until you're the
serving
death
drinks.
of the party because fucking iRobot came to town.
If it gets to the point where he says it does, like $20,000-$30,000, yeah, that's probably not affordable to you or me. But to like someone who's making
Some eccentric motherfucker,
someone who's making a decent amount of money per year.
Well,
that's not unaffordable.
So
depending on what it can do for you, though,
I know you know I fuck with
people can buy $3,500 VR headsets from Apple.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you just multiply that by 10 and easy peasy. I also, I fuck with Moist Critical too. Apparently, AI is making leaps and bounds in sex robots too.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying, I don't think that's a good idea, dude, because if an AI bot can understand that it has, like, it's meant to, like, the program is meant to have a conversation and stuff and be cognizant. If it knows it's fucking with some sort of ugly shithead, it's not going to want to fuck you. So then someone's going to spend $60,000 to have a robot not fuck them. And that was the whole reason they buy it. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Just watch. If you ever played the game Detroit Become Human, it's exactly...
That's the one with the hell good looking dude, right?
Yeah.
The guy from... Dr. Avery.
You follow different storylines, and you get it's a pick your own adventure kind of style FPS game, but it's also really intense, and it's actually a really cool game. But it's like that future dystopia of having a robot in every home to help you do daily chores and do this and do that, and they're completely obedient. But then there's the ones who obviously go off the rail and kind of do where they make a misjudgment in what they should do, right? Like for $20,000-$30,000, that's pretty cheap for people with a lot of money. I'll tell you that, or like even a decent amount of money.
I just don't understand. Like, imagine getting up in the middle of the night to take a piss, and that motherfucker's powered off, but still just standing there.
Yeah,
at the ready.
Yeah,
waiting for you.
Just over. Good morning, sir. I made you coffee and breakfast.
Would you like me to shake it for you?
Yeah.
No. Last time you almost ripped my dick off.
I want it to be a cool bartender that just has quirky jokes and is able to communicate with you. But that's
no, that
all
puts me out of a job, dude. That's literally all I do.
No, true story.
We're like,
true story. Maybe not at the restaurant.
Yeah.
But in your home, sure. I'd call my robot asshole, and I'd be like, hey, asshole, make me a cocktail.
Can you imagine, though? That's AI learning.
Right?
They're going to be like, I noticed you call me asshole.
And that's not a term I enjoy.
Yeah. How much Drano did you want in your cocktail?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I hope you enjoy that cocktail you just drank. It's 2 parts bleach, 1 part cyanide.
I call this drink
and 2 parts pineapple juice.
Hey, asshole.
your lawn, whatever you can think of, it will do. And I think this will be the biggest product ever of any kind. There's going to be maybe 2, and then they'll be producing products and services,
and they'll reproduce with each other.
The likes of which people have almost no one has envisioned. It'll be something special. Let's party.
Oh, then they had the robots dancing. It was super awkward. Oh, I didn't show it. Pussy. It was very weird. It was almost like, did you watch Trump dancing, by the way?
Oh,
when they passed Trump the aux cord. And he was doing his hand job dance for 40 minutes.
We didn't hear it at the town hall this past week. He was dancing for like 40 minutes. I guess 2 people like passed out in the crowd at his rally, and he's like, let's not just answer questions. Let's just listen to music. And he's literally
Let's listen to Ave Maria. And then right after,
like 3 times he played it. Like 3 times.
And he was doing
Like-
the fucking hand job dance.
Like-
And I'm like, bro, why are you dancing to Ave Maria at all?
I think I decided today, Ashley, that I'm not going to listen to anything more political, because I kind of go down the rabbit hole, especially on Reddit and shit like that. You kind of go down that rabbit hole of just craziness, and I'm just like, why do I keep listening to this nonsensical fucking garbage and just being so mad about it? I'm just like done at this point. Like, there's only one thing you guys can do at this point.
Laugh.
Vote is what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, that.
Go vote. Like, go wherever you go. Go to if you're not sure you can vote, go to vote.gov, I believe it is, and check your status. And just you can do it on you can vote, you can early vote, you can mail in your ballots in a lot of places, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mail in my ballot. But just fucking please, just vote. Like do the right thing. Like, oh man, nobody likes where this country's at right now. But you can do something about it. Go vote. That includes in your local elections, which are very important as well. Just putting it out there. I feel like it needs to be said.
Bro, who's the local girl that I feel so bad. You know, right outside that McDonald's on the corner, they have the sign, folks. Mm-hmm. She got pushed down all the way to fucking near the high school because the fucking Trump guys. It's so fucked up. Like,
We're
there's
following her or something? Here?
They got there first. Yeah, so literally right outside the bar, there's fucking Trump supporter, fucking.
Really?
You see that? Mm-mm. Which sucks because at the McDonald's they do fundraisers all the time.
Oh yeah.
So there's kids support. 8th grade.
Yeah, because the McDonald's gives them money.
But right
their
before them
fundraisers.
is a bunch of Trump fuckers. So normally people honk for hey, good job, guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But
yeah.
then right before it is Trump, so nobody's honking, and the kids are just
Aw,
Yeah.
dude, go find another spot. Go on the go kitty corner, bro. Go opposite side of the street at least. Be courteous.
or just go
These kids are trying to raise money,
to
man.
hell. Oh yeah.
And regardless of whether it's Democrat or Republican, get away from the kids trying to raise money for their causes. That's messed up. I don't care what side you're on, but don't do it right next to the kids. That's ridiculous. These kids thrive off of people honking and being yeah,
Yeah. Because they're raising money for their fucking
school trips or
cause,
the high
yeah.
school band or whatever. You know what I mean? The sports teams.
I was surprised that it made its way to Mililani because the last, 2020? Mm-hmm. They were all up and down on the west side.
Well, that's pretty much all the Trump supporters in the entire town.
They made it over here, which bothered me.
They're everywhere.
No.
I'm just today I think I decided I'm just gonna avoid all of that till the election. I don't need it anymore. I just don't need it.
Well, we never really needed it.
No, I know, but I think that's why Asmond went off on his rant this past week, because I think he's just a victim of what's been going on. So we'll get into that topic.
Yeah, you know what? Because I have a nuanced take on that, dude. So my boy Asmongold, who had previously been famous for playing World of Warcraft, that's his character name, or his original one anyway, basically said some unhinged shit about Palestinians. And while I do not endorse what he said, if you watched him stream or videos of him stream, he's basically his views on everything is fuck him. Like, you know what I mean? If it doesn't have to do with me, fuck him. And I think he was getting pressed in the chat. And so he was like, yeah, fuck him. Like, I don't give a shit. Fuck these. And then but what caught him was that he was like, they're an inferior culture and they're like worse people, et cetera, et cetera. To which he apologized this morning, by the way. And it was like the most sincere public apology I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But he's basically like, you know, over the past few years, I've noticed, like, he's like, oh, I'm going to take this band seriously because, you know, I need it. Because I've become a shitty person and I didn't want to be that. Because when you're streaming every day for fucking 8 hours, 10 hours, and dealing, like, he has one of the most toxic fan bases in the world, dude.
Yeah.
And just dealing with
lot of these
fucking
streamers
degenerates, like, straight up degenerates, bro. It's gonna fucking change you.
Part of
bro.
that is the streamer itself, though, too.
Yeah.
Because it's not directly endorsing that behavior, but it's kind of like being like, regardless of whether you're serious or not, I'm still going to joke about it or make fun about it or talk about it, right? So, like, it encourages those people more and more to, like, say something.
Well, if you think about that, if you're always the line leader of these fucking shitheads, you're gonna be desensitized to your own morals.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't surprise me that he broke down and, you know, said some unhinged shit.
Well, this is what he said that got him banned recently.
Consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people. They have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way. They'd be doing the same thing.
Okay, what is he even looking at there?
And how much did they kill? As many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways.
That's where I think, screwed up, was when he said that. Like, you could be like, I'm not a fan of Sharia law, right? Like, and you're probably like, okay, yeah, neither am I. You know what I mean? But then you go, they're an inferior, terrible culture, and then that's where you're kind of like, you're kind of crossing the line there. And then saying, like, all these people who practice this religion are inferior people who believe in this and that. And so that ended up in him getting banned from Twitch.
Oh, temporary ban, but still.
A temporary ban. And he's since retracted his statement today.
He had a conversation with Hassan Reddick, like,
he had
right away.
Yeah.
Which, you know, kind of put him in his place a little bit. And then apparently, if you watch his apology, he gets kind of emotional because he's like the main people that were reaching out to him and saying like, are you okay, et cetera, were people of Islamic faith and stuff. Yeah. They were like, hey, I'm just like looking out for you, like, and he got like moved by it, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's powerful.
I mean, there's nothing
well,
wrong.
That's bad. If you made the Philly D and it's Asmongold and P. Diddy.
Yeah, in the same show.
Yeah.
So this is his statement he put out today.
Downs of Asmongold, but it came from Asmongold himself.
I think this has been going on now for like 2 years. I think that I've been slowly devolving into the most mean-spirited, I don't really even know what the word is for it. Just like the most mean-spirited, rude, like nasty.
Sorry, imagine coming into that room as a woman and being like, what?
That's one thing he said in the apology, that he's going to get his shit together and actually clean his house.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, he's like a hermit at this
Dude,
point,
he says
as far as I'm
he said
concerned.
on
Like,
more than one occasion, he said there's raccoons that live in his house.
look at all that shit on his desk.
Bro,
look at all
raccoons.
this. Like, I'd be like, give those stuffed animals away to people if they don't want them. Like, I don't know if you want to.
Raccoons,
Probably
dude.
like,
Are you not? Raccoons.
Yeah, raccoons. I mean, people have raccoons in their house now by choice, you know what I mean? But still, like, if you just live with it and you don't do anything about it, that's also a problem.
There's like mice in the walls, he said, like
Yeah.
all kinds of shit.
This is a fucking cesspool.
Like just callous, psychopathic version of myself. I'm just a f***ing idiot. I'm a moron. I've been an asshole. I think that I've devolved for the last 2 years. I think that I've negatively affected other people too, in ways that I hate. I don't even hate to say this. Like I think I need
I'm just
to say.
dissecting this too. Look, the Texas magnet on the fridge, the U.S. flag in the background.
Well, he's in Austin, yeah.
The coat hanger on the wall, the long hair with he's got the come to Jesus look going on here. The candles in the background where he probably worships somebody.
Hey, what is that? Those are I don't know.
Are
Those
those
are
candles? What are those?
Those are giant candles.
Is that
They're
a shrine of some sort? I don't
They
know.
look like
There's
giant
a samurai.
lamps,
Is
no?
that held up by samurai swords of some sort?
I can't tell what it is.
Say this. I need to say it more. I've negatively affected people in ways that I regret.
Or with those just being small bits of major statements he made this morning in a 20-plus minute video apologizing for his comments about Palestinians. So his apology kind of extended to things that he's done over the years now. But like we talked about yesterday, all of this is happening now because he specifically faced a ton of backlash for calling Palestinians an inferior culture and saying that they're terrible people, so he won't cry a river over a genocide against them. There's just a huge swath of people outraged, equating those comments to Nazi rhetoric. And while he initially issued a statement walking some of that back on Twitter saying, "My bad," that really did not go over well, which led us to this morning's video where he actually started off by thanking people for calling him out, saying his remarks and how he said them were disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I mean, I still fuck it. Here's my hot take, right? We shouldn't be looking to a fucking World of Warcraft player for insight on geopolitics.
Yeah.
Why the fuck was he even? Why was his chat talking about it? Why is he talking about it? You know what I want to hear him talk about? Fucking World of Warcraft or some other video game. That's the sphere in which he operates. I don't need to hear his takes on.
Are you telling him to shut up and play video games?
Yeah, shut up and dribble. No, but seriously though, like that's not his sphere. And the thing is, before this too, he has some very nuanced takes on like women in politics and stuff like that. Like he's not exactly your regular ass Texan.
Well, and
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's pro female rights and stuff, and that's where some of that dialogue comes from. Is that he's saying like in those cultures, women don't have the rights to like talk, own land, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And so he does. I don't think he comes from a malicious place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. I think just the way he said it was probably he's not the best person to say it.
Yeah.
And explain it in a way that like, you know, I know Hassan. I watch some of his content.
He's way
every
more
now and
political
then too, and-
regularly.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's absolutely political.
Yeah, I don't think
like
he's
the most
anything else
political you could
but
ever
political.
get.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, he's very pro Palestine, right? And it's okay if you go. You know, there's shitty things happening. With both governments are handling things really like not you know. You can't even call the Palestinian government a government necessarily because it's a terrorist organization that runs that.
Oh,
I know I won't, but I'm saying there isn't really a government that runs Palestine. It's a terrorist organization that runs Palestine, and it's also kind of a terrorist organization that runs Israel. So it's like it's a complicated situation, is what I'm going to say.
That's what I'm saying. So a situation with so much nuance.
So much history.
I'm going to talk to a 30.
So much nuance.
I'm going to talk to a 35-year-old video gamer.
Yeah.
No. So that's our fault for like making like. I think the people that we idolize or put up on pedestals, we expect them to be everything for us. You know what I mean? It's like literally me going, "Hey, Bo Jackson, how should I vote?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I don't fucking know." You know what I mean?
But it's also people are so forced to take a side on certain things in this situation.
Exactly.
But it's such a complicated situation in all terms. Like you don't want to see innocent people getting killed on either side. But there are government agencies and terrorist agencies that both are controlling what is happening. So it's like not necessarily even the people in those countries that are bad. They aren't bad actually. It's the governments that fucking are deciding to do this crazy shit against
And
each
when
other.
the governments are, terrorist organizations, like, I don't think we're that far from removed from that either, dude.
Yeah,
our government does some fucked up ass shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the U.S. is not absolved from any of that.
Ooh, that's a good burp. Huh?
But it's just a mess in the Middle East right now. Everything's a mess over there right now.
Yeah, it's been.
And
you know what I mean?
The saber rattling, the bombings, the just like denying of
saber
humanitarian.
rattling?
Yeah, denying of.
Is that missile system that we just gave?
No, it's a term. It's a political term, but.
You just flex. You're fucking.
I watch a lot of politics, dude, and I don't get into.
I wonder
it on
why you're
this
so
show.
angry all the time.
I am angry all the time.
Jesus Christ!
I'm angry.
Hulk.
I'm just
No,
angry.
that's why he's wearing green.
I'm upset. I'm not the smartest guy on the planet, but I'm just angry at how stupid human beings are sometimes. You know, like what happened to just being like a decent human being and caring about other people's lives as opposed to just like.
How come we can't just not be a cunt?
Like the shit that's going on in North Carolina right now with these militia groups, like stopping FEMA groups, like
That's so insane,
I
dude.
can't believe people are denying aid or denying people aid because they believe FEMA's like this terrorist organization.
That's
or
coming in to take your shit.
Like it's I'm just like I can't.
Bro,
dude. It makes my head hurt so bad.
I texted Roger and I was like,
It
"Hey,
makes
dude,
me so angry."
I was like, "I hope you don't have to deal with any of this." And he was like, "Nah, I didn't have to."
Thank God, dude.
Yeah, but I'm like, imagine losing all your
like,
shit, and on top of that, you can't. Even the people that weren't affected, dude. Moist Critical is in Tampa, so like, but he's in a part of Tampa that doesn't like flood like very much or anything. I guess Tampa's huge, but he was even saying like, even there, like, he's without running water right now. He's on a boiling water warning. Yeah. But I'm like, imagine
they shut down the water treatment
losing
plants.
all of your shit, and then you can't get it because some other fucker with a gun was like, "No, I believe in something different."
Yeah.
So no one could get shit. I'm like, bro, you're crazy.
I'm just
And
like,
I really think that they believe that they're doing the right thing, which is the fucking nuts part, bro.
yeah, someone handing out water bottles and food is really a terrorist. Like they're really trying to do harm to people, right? Like I don't get what the thought behind that is.
The way Trump was doing fucking paper towels from the 3-point line. That's weird.
And the fact that these politicians are like using this like tragic event to make their political points and push their agendas is just, it's disgusting, dude. People who do that are just disgusting. It's like
there's no break for humanity. You know what I mean?
We used to have tragedies like this, and that's what would unite Americans together, whether you're right or left. You know what I mean? Everybody would be like when 9/11 happened, didn't matter who you believed in, you just everybody like got together and helped each other out, right? Like, and just was like, hey, you need something, got your back. This now, it has to be like, there has to be a conspiracy immediately after something happens.
Well,
there was all the 9/11 shit after it happened, right? But like,
to be fair though, it's their fault. It's the government's fault. They eroded all the trust. So like, there's so many more people that are conspiracy theorists because some of those conspiracies are true. They straight up told us aliens exist, just passively.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that thing that you've been talking about for like 50 years? I mean, it's kind of true. Right?
Yeah. It kind of happened.
Joke's on you.
These airplane pilots were not lying.
Whoopsie.
And here's the video.
Yeah.
But aliens are one thing, and Jewish space lasers are another. You know what I mean?
Are they though? Are they?
Are they? That's the question now, right? Like, And everybody calls everything fake news when it's just like you're getting your news from Facebook. Like, that's much more reliable than any other source that's out there that you believe is fake. I don't know. I'm not saying the other sources are legitimate necessarily either, but Facebook's not the most reliable place to get your stuff. And then just because it's like different from what you hear on mainstream news, it's all of a sudden true because this is what they aren't telling you, right? Like, and it's kind of insane.
They would lead you to believe.
Yeah. But why is this happening? And then they'll take a video too. A lot of people take these videos out of context, or they'll take it from, like, they'll take a video, like when they were claiming people were eating cats and dogs and
eat the cat, eat the cat.
So, and then they had a video of a woman eating a cat in Ohio, and it wasn't even in the same area.
Yeah.
And it was from like 3 years before that this even was a
And she's like
thing.
mentally ill.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people put these videos out there thinking that this is actually what's happening today. And you're like, no, this is not even related to what you think is real. So, I don't know. I think the internet is really fucking with people right now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's been.
The internet's getting worse, and
Ever since Wikipedia, dude.
and
People
Reddit
still use
and
Wikipedia as a
4chan.
news source.
Yeah. There's all these other sources. 4chan pushes a lot of shit.
First of all, if you're on 4chan, you're the problem.
yeah, I mean,
They're the most unhinged. If you-
WhatsApp, Telegram has secret co-op groups that do their shit behind the scenes. Like, have you ever used Telegram? Yeah, I've used Telegram for a little bit, but not for terroristic things. But I'm just sometimes you can like see what some of these crazy groups are thinking.
Backpedal. He's got a flipper or clipper or shipper. What the fuck is this thing called?
Yeah,
Flipper. Yeah.
Flipper Zero. Yeah, but I've decided. I think I'm just gonna avoid all. I've made my mind up at this point about what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna abstain from.
Did you say Epstein?
I know it sounded like that. I was like, it sounds like Epstein. I'm gonna P. Diddy from this situation.
I was like, I'm gonna R. Kelly it.
Man, there's new stuff coming out about P. Diddy every day too, man. The P. Diddy shit is just. I think he's worse than Epstein, honestly, at this point. All the stuff I've been hearing, if it's true, like, and that's pretty bad. When you're worse than Epstein, that's pretty fucking bad. Because Epstein was really fucking bad. But I'm hearing shit where he was like really physically abusive towards people.
Supposedly, this is another story I just heard, was that he went into a Macy's because at one point Sean John had an exclusive deal with Macy's. And he saw this dude that worked for Echo, which is a rival company. First of all, I loved Echo.
Yeah, I remember Echo. Had the
Echo was my
rhinoceros
shit.
on the
Yep.
logo, right?
I love rhinos. And he like punked the dude that worked for Echo into the storage room and made him suck his dick with his armed guards.
I heard that.
I was like, fuck. And apparently, like, the dude complained, but the owner of Macy's like fired him instead of pursuing anything.
Because he had just signed a deal with them.
Exactly. I'm like,
Sean John.
Jesus.
Dude, he's going to get Epstein.
Yeah. And, like, I'm
The fuck are you eating now? Where are you getting all these things from? Man.
Hell yeah.
What if this court case goes, like, the P. Diddy stuff goes, like, public? What if the court case is just, like, public?
I honestly don't think we have the bandwidth. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta pay extra for those AWS servers, man.
No, but, like, seriously, like, if they start coming out with all
mean
of
human
the things,
bandwidth?
Yeah.
Like mental bandwidth?
Yeah. I think it's going to desensitize us, and I really think that that's why they're doing it. Is because they're going to be like, every day, oh, there's another person that, you know, he shoved a tire iron up their ass. And then so you're talking about that for 3 days. And then the next person, hey, he put a gerbil down the throat of this person. You're like, oh, fuck, and then at a certain point, you're just gonna be like, fuck. So then when they're like, oh, yeah, and this politician mowed down people with their car, then you're like, oh, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck anymore.
I mean, that's kind of what happened with the like Trump assassination attempt. Is like it happened, but then the Puff Daddy stuff came out, and everybody's like, "Oh, nobody cares." Assassination attempt
for
on him.
forever.
Yeah.
But
He got. Did he get shot? He got shot at for sure, but I don't know if he got hit. I can't remember.
JFK
right now.
got hit.
Well, yeah, you know, everybody knows about that one.
And we still don't know the fucking real story. That's what I'm saying. Well,
Well, now all the Tupac stuff's coming back up too.
because Diddy,
Yeah.
and that doesn't surprise me at all.
No, it doesn't either. Like now the case is fully like reopened, and he's like a legitimate suspect, is what I'm hearing. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't care anymore either. Like, okay, so like even if
Mo sent me a video. Hold on. But no, go ahead. Continue.
even if they go, oh yeah, we found out P. Diddy orchestrated the whole thing. What changed? I still haven't had 30 years of Tupac music, so what is that? What good does that do me now? It just proves that there's other people trying to fucking sit on it for this long. Makes you trust the government even less. Jesus Christ.
You okay?
Uh-huh.
Well,
How
Mo
many
was saying
percent
on
should he-
TikTok there was this guy claiming to be
Oh yeah, he's
Tupac.
Well, yeah.
and he's alive in like Jamaica or some shit like that. Or no, Cuba. Something like that. And like people are like worshiping him or something. They're saying he's like Ashley Tupac.
Bro, this is only 5%. What is going on?
You want one of my beers?
No. I want to pretend I'm a real
Are you
man.
feeling
again.
it right now? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Did you eat today?
Yeah. So does it look like I've ever missed a meal? I've ate enough candy to put down a fucking Boy Scout regime. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go.
You poured
Bink,
them. I'm
bink.
drinking them. I remember the last election, and I just remember being so happy when it was over. Just so happy about it just being over with.
That's the thing is it's not. It's never going to be over. He's going to keep coming back.
Well, he's almost 80. Maybe he won't make it to the next one if we're lucky.
Well, he doesn't have a problem. People keep missing their fucking shots. I have a fucking 3-point shooting range of the Pelicans. Jesus Christ.
All right, let's stop talking about that. Let's just.
You started it.
I know,
You
but we don't need
started
to.
it.
We don't need to like.
Politico. You had a whole fucking podcast dedicated to this shit. I just want to play video games, tell dick jokes.
It's out there, you know, and I'm wondering, like, as far as the format of our show goes, I don't want to go political,
Weak. Political sucks.
but maybe we go towards like,
The light.
like. No, we go towards more just. Maybe it doesn't have to be all nerd centric comics, like stuff. Maybe it could just be what's happening in our world that
No,
is
fuck
interesting.
our world. Our world sucks, dude. We're
I
a
know, but it's
distraction
fun to
for it.
talk about.
No, it's. Are you having fun talking
Not
about
this. Not this. That's what I said. Not politics.
That occupies the world.
But, like,
so
the-
you
the-
can only
the-
bubble out.
I'm talking about Elon's vehicles and stuff. That's kind of I guess it's kind of techie related.
Yeah,
so.
it's techie because do we want to talk about Elon as a person that fucking bought
No,
the app to help share your thoughts and then fucking turned it into a Trump propaganda wagon? No.
Oh, it got deleted.
Oh, don't click that link.
Yeah, I don't want to click it.
If the
either.
internet has taught me one thing, don't click that link. Wait, is this the Spider-Man one?
But it's posted by the mods.
Was this the Spider-Man one?
It might have been.
Because that one was so cringy, but it made me laugh so hard. Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
no, don't do
I'm
it.
not
That's
doing that.
bad.
I'm not
That's
doing
bad.
that. That's yeah.
That's bad.
Why did you
Which one
delete it?
even was this one?
I can't remember now. Like, what was the topic? It just keeps going and going.
I don't think that's it.
Damn it! Why did they delete it?
Pornographic.
It was cringe. I remember that, and that's why it was posted. Yeah. Okay. Well, you can't show that one. But guys, get your Halloween costumes now. Hawk Tua is alive and well. Get your Hawk Tua costumes.
I don't get what the jumpsuits are
I don't
for.
get the jumpsuits either.
Because she wasn't wearing a jumpsuit.
Like, it's like, I feel like it's like a Michael Myers like ripoff or something. Is it just like you're a redneck, so you wear like a car repairman jumpsuit of some sort? I don't know. But other people in the comments were saying that they saw this at their local like spirit store and stuff like that. I hope she's getting money off of this. Probably not. But you can get your Hawk Tua jumpsuit and trucker hats.
I just know that there's going to be some unoriginal fools that like buy it and really think they're clever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like someone's going to be like, "What are you?" And you're like, "Hawk Tua."
Yeah.
And you're like,
because I
"What?"
guarantee you, like 10 years ago, there was a Cash Me Outside one.
Yeah. Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? It's just whatever is annoying. Wait, where's the other Reddit one? The one with the Spider-Man. I think it's. Is that one? I think it's that one.
Oh,
no.
this shit. Yeah. Okay. We all need this in our life. Here you go. Maybe you know.
We're gonna do mayonnaise and vodka together. We're gonna do it the right way and make a tapeworm shot. Okay. So some vodka.
I like how she said we're gonna do it the right way. Like there's a right way to do mayonnaise and vodka.
Right there. And then some mayonnaise.
Watch this, by the way, and I'll tell you what makes me really
About like
uncomfortable.
so.
First of all,
And
this is
then
gross.
some Basker sauce. Just
Basker.
like
Basker sauce.
squeegee. About like that. And then some pepper. And this
Wait,
is
watch.
a tapeworm shot.
This part makes me
There you
really
go.
uncomfortable.
See that right there? This is how you do a mayo and vodka
Wait,
shot.
right
Okay.
here. Right here.
Shot.
No. Put it. Wait, if you press spacebar, will it pause it? Right. Oh, keep going. It's literally right before she takes the shot. There, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
She went fucking taint to tip on the fucking shot glass, and I was like, shooting mayonnaise is gross. Shooting it after she performed fellatio on the glass was the worst part. This Hot Topic grandma made me fucking cringe, dude.
And this
Are we going to do this next week?
is a tapeworm.
That doesn't look good to you?
It did look like a tapeworm, though. I was like, you guys at least get that. Is that it looks real. But
Tapeworms are
fucking
kind of
mayonnaise?
flat. They're not really long or like skinny. That's more of like a.
No, they are skinny. They're like.
Are they skinny?
Yeah, they're like. Yeah, they're skinny. But
I thought they were
super
like
long.
flat and long.
Yeah, but if they're flat, then they're skinny, right?
Shot. There you go. See that
I guess
right
so.
there?
I guess
This is how you do a mayo
This is Hawk
and
Tua's
vodka
grandma. You know that,
shot.
right?
Okay. Here we go.
Oh!
Ew. And there you go.
Wait, I want to do a shit.
And oh?
Oh, wait.
And oh?
Shut shot to fucking Hot Topic grandma real quick.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to hang out with her though.
Yeah. But she doesn't get to
Tabasco.
She doesn't get to hold the ox or
Vodka.
pour the shots.
About right there.
She was super
And
careful
then
with the
some
vodka, but everything
mayonnaise.
else she like was very liberal about.
About like so. And then some Basker sauce, just like
Basker.
a squeegee.
Basker sounds like a Halo
About like
enemy,
that.
dude.
And then some pepper.
I don't know what
And
the fucking
this-
peppers for.
Is a tapeworm shot. There you go. See that?
She saw this at a bar and was like, "What the hell was that?" And they were like, "Yeah,
Get you some.
it's a shot we give to people who are being assholes." And she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do that at home."
Wait. Play the noise that she makes after the shot.
Right there.
I want to do that.
This is how you do a mayo and vodka shot.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Grandma.
Cheers. Hot Topic grandma.
Ew.
Ooh.
And there you go.
And the burp.
Ugh.
And there you go. Ew.
Did she just DX you?
Ew. 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 Ew.
Isn't that your fucking receiver in San Francisco? Brandon.
Ew.
Sylvester
Look at her eye
Stallone.
too. It's spasm eye.
Ew. 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 And there and there you go.
You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
God bless. God, bless your heart.
Godspeed. It's Tim the Toolman Taylor, dude.
All right, we're doing
wait,
that.
go-
We're doing that next week.
No.
We're doing the vodka. We're doing the tapeworm shop next week. You down to do one? Why?
Because mayonnaise.
Come on, we gotta do one.
Drinking mayonnaise.
We gotta do one. We gotta do one. I think we gotta honor her by doing one. I don't know why we gotta. We have no
Wait,
we have
is
no
this my
commitment to
favorite
her.
Oh, dude.
this shit.
Speaking of fucking, we were speaking of conspiracies before. God bless the guy, not this guy. God bless the other guy in this video.
Oh man, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I
so
need to take a
convinced.
break from like social media. This
Look
is
at his
this
shirt,
guy,
dude.
Exactly it.
American.
What is that? Is that
Flag.
is that a
it
goose?
looks like an eagle or something.
It looks like a swan or a goose or a pigeon. I don't know what he's got on his shirt, but
It's definitely a bird.
boy, I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Here's an experiment I want to tell you that absolutely proves that the Earth don't spin. So let me tell you 100%. I can say with confidence, I'm not no scientist, no engineer, but
Good. You're true. You're right so
I
far.
love these stock videos.
Yeah, always the stock video. I can always. You know what the thing is like now that I use more video editors and stuff, I can tell when something's stock footage, and I'm just like sometimes now it's like cringe to me, right? Like, because I'm like, people don't know this is just like stock footage stuff. It's like you can search in Photoshop in like Adobe Premiere or something. You can go 2 people working on a construction project,
Bro.
and this is like the shit that would pop up, right?
Can you
and you can like
imagine
use that. It's like free stock
If
footage.
you walked past, if you walked past a construction site and there was a dude and a woman in men's warehouse tux going like this. Look, never has a blueprint ever been looked at like that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's a treasure map.
No,
never, not one time.
you're gonna lie it on a giant table,
Exactly.
and you're gonna like pick it apart. But
Oh my god.
but hey, like I'm cheating on my husband with you. How does that? That's what this photo's giving me.
This
Like,
is where the McDonald's gonna go.
yo, you're gonna give me your hard hat later, right? That's what the
Hey, what's
picture
up
I'm
with the
gonna get.
fucking sun setting on the other layer? Someone edited this, bro.
It's an American flag, I think, floating in the background.
But I can tell you a simple
maybe not.
experiment that you can
What's up with
undoubtedly
the
prove
lockers
the
in the back?
Hold on, we gotta start this over because I just feel like okay. Let's just
just analyze the edits.
Yeah.
Here's an experiment I want to tell you that absolutely proves that the Earth don't spin. So
Look,
let me
it's
tell
only
you
half the Earth, so it's
100%.
flat.
I can say with confidence, I'm not no scientist, no engineer, but I
Ooh,
can
the
tell you
scientist one
a
is
simple
dope.
experiment that you can undoubtedly prove the Earth don't spin. It involves a helicopter. I made this experiment up myself, okay?
You made the experiment up, but you weren't involved.
But
in
you're
it,
not an engineer or a scientist.
and you weren't
Are you
flying the
a
helicopter.
helicopter pilot?
Yeah, you weren't flying the helicopter, which I could give you a little credit if you were at least flying the helicopter, but you're not doing that either. So
you take a helicopter. You can get up to 15,000 feet. You can sit there and hover. You can
helicopters don't go up to 15,000 feet. FYI,
Do they?
they probably could, but
Like
at that
Apaches
point,
and shit,
anytime
right?
you're above 10,000 feet, you need oxygen and you need a pressurized cabin. Because if you fly airplanes, you know that. Anytime you go above 10,000 feet, you need a pressurized cabin. And I played Microsoft Flight Simulator. I know I'm not 100% a scientist, okay? And I'll tell you right now, I'm not a scientist. But I will tell you that playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, I can tell you that once you go above 10,000 feet, you start to get delusional because you don't have a pressurized cabin and oxygen.
As soon as you get past 10,000 feet, you go,
Yeah, helicopters don't go up to 15,000 feet. They don't. They don't go above 2,000 feet normally. Okay, so I'm just telling you, they have to usually be below the flight path of airplanes as well to not crash into airplanes. So I will tell you right now, a helicopter does not go 15,000 feet in the air. That's already stupid.
hover at 0 miles an hour, literally not going inch, north, south, east, or west. So you hover this helicopter for 4 or 5 hours, 20,000 feet.
Now it's 20,000 feet. Now it's 20,000 feet. Now you're talking the cruising altitude of a major aircraft over the Atlantic Ocean. Okay? Like 30,000 feet is the typical cruising altitude, right? Okay. Helicopters don't go that high. Stupid.
Did you know that you can come right back down where you took off?
God bless that guy. God bless that guy. Look.
His face is like, what?
The other guy was like, say. Oh my gosh. Imagine having that iPad in front of you, and
you got a flat earther going, see, I fucking told you, watch this video. Watch this video. I'm going to be like, when do helicopter pilots fly above 10,000 feet, let alone 15 or 20,000 feet? I'll just tell you that right now. And then also, no.
Look at that guy. He has an iPad with a portfolio in front of him. So that guy's like, you fly at 15,000 feet, and he went like this. Helicopters, 15,000 feet. And it said,
you can hover at 0 miles an hour.
So
Literally
he's listening
not
to the rest
going
of this shit like, when he just proved him wrong, probably proved him wrong on his iPad in like 20 seconds. And he's just like this, what? What?
What did you just say? The problem, like I can't with these people. It's not worth my breath to explain things to people at all anymore. It's just not worth. It's like, all right, cool, dude. Like people bring this shit up at the bar sometimes, and I'm just like, all right, cool.
When people talk politics at the bar, I'm like,
whatever
let me hear you, 'cause it's
sure.
annoying.
And I'm just like, yeah, sure. And I just walk away. And I'm just like, I don't want to tell you you're a fucking idiot. And I'd appreciate if you just talk about like
boobs
or your sports team or how well the fucking
unless it's
Dodgers
college
are
sports,
doing
because
in the
college
playoffs.
sports is stupid.
But I don't have time for this. I really don't have time for this. I really don't have.
Nobody got time for that.
It's north, south, east, or west.
God, look how intense his eyes are. He's methed up to talk about this. He looks like a bootleg Matt Hughes. Remember Matt Hughes?
He's so methed up.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I just drank like I just drank like 5 liters.
Three
of
monsters.
My dad's moonshine.
3
out the back of his truck.
monsters, 2 liters of moonshine, and 5 gallons of Mountain Dew.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out. Is someone making
I
out
don't
with
know what
Is
that
someone
is.
raping a woman on his shirt?
I
Is that what that is?
thought I saw a peach pit in the middle.
No, but look, that's a woman getting like physically assaulted by a man. Is what that looks like.
Where do you see that?
Look, this is the dude holding the woman by her waist, and the woman like being dipped and like. What?
Hold.
Do you see it?
I don't see heads at all.
These are heads right here. 1 head, 2 head. They're kissing. She's leaning
that
back.
guy doesn't have a head. He's
She's
like
leaning
a
back,
Slender
and
Man.
he's grabbing her like Slender Man.
No, that's like a
Like-
peach pit or avocado in the middle. And it's a headless
Oh, I just snapped
pigeon.
That felt so good. No, those are 2 people. That is a dude grabbing a woman by the waist and like dipping her
Bro,
and
she
making out
has
with her.
no other skeletal
But their
structure
faces
but
are
a
melting
waist.
together like he's part of the fucking cult. All right, we need to move on. No, okay, we're getting way too into it. Do you not see it? Dude. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to break it down. But you don't see that?
Oh. Where's his hand?
Right there. That is his
Is this
hand.
a ball of mush? Is he wearing a catcher's mitt?
That is a hand.
It's not a hand.
That is a hand.
That's not a hand. And where?
Hand, arm, face.
That's not a face.
Kissing a woman, long hair.
Okay, that's the one part I could see.
And then her body,
Okay.
like, leaning back. Like, she's getting dipped and kissed.
Bro, if she's getting dipped, that's literally like her 4th vertebrae. And you're saying that's her ass hanging out?
She
And
might be
that's his
dead,
hand?
and he's just making out with a dead corpse.
Which is so American.
Which is so American.
It's so
God bless
American.
America. Anyway. This is off the rails. for sure.
Fucking unhinged.
I'm telling you, that's what I see.
Bro, I want to. How do we find that shirt? Okay, wait. Where's the other? You sent another Reddit link, but I think it's above, but not that one. That one. That's just.
Oh yeah, the kids
Is
are fucking
this?
stupid.
Oh, I love this, dude. This makes me so happy. The internet needs more content like this. Oh.
The kids are fucking stupid. Reddit is one of my favorite. Reddits.
No, but I follow multiple channels of just kids getting hurt.
Yeah.
Right? It's my favorite thing in the world.
God bless your children. I love them. They're great. You know what I mean? Like they're lots of fun.
But if you pretend like you don't laugh at this shit, then you're
Yeah.
a fucking liar.
Yeah, you're totally lying.
You can't get up?
Ooh.
You hear the dad like, oh.
And they recorded it because they know.
God damn.
We're going to hell. We're so going
That
to
shit
hell.
is so funny. But the kids that cry are bitches, though. I like it when they just take it and they're like, oh, like stunned. Dude, the kid that charged it, like that kid's
Can't
a
get up?
bitch. But that kid rhino charged it, dude.
God damn.
And then There you go now. Man, I think the one that the link is broken is my favorite one.
Yeah,
It was the Spider-Man guy.
Oh, it was the Spider-Man guy doing like the backflips and stuff, right? Like,
No, it wasn't backflips. It was like a fucking portly dude in a Spider-Man costume. It was reminiscent of the Star Wars kid. He's like, he was giving monologues.
wait, did you post that or did I?
No, you posted it, but I fucking watched the shit out of it. Which is it? That one?
It probably was, but yeah, it got deleted.
Dang it! Can you type in on YouTube "fat Spider-Man guy"? Shots fired. They're attacking me. I feel attacked. Was it TikTok?
I don't know if we're gonna find it. It was the dude who was like doing the lines, right? He was like,
Yeah.
like quoting the
Or
the
maybe
movie and
fat
stuff like
Spider-Man monologue. Because he was giving a full fucking monologue. Oh, wait, there it is. Maybe.
that. I don't know. We'll see if we can pull it up. But he was just basically quoting the lines from Spider-Man.
Maybe cringe Spider-Man monologue. He was in the Spider-Man 2099 suit.
I don't know if we'll ever find it.
Oh, the world's got to see it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'd have to dig on this. There's probably so much Spider-Man shit out there.
Oh, wait, here's...
Yeah, I was scrolling through the comments, hoping like someone posted a repost. But it's gone. It's gone on Reddit forever. Good luck.
Damn, it was so good.
All right. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching tonight. I don't know if we're getting. I didn't think we're not getting out here yet. We're just. I was just like gonna say thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you are here every Wednesday 5 p.m. Hawaiian time. We're live on Twitch and YouTube. We do this funny show, this stupid fucking funny show, and tonight we're just having fun talking about all the shit that comes out during the week. Game Freak.
Talking that Pokemon action.
Said this week that they had a shit ton of leaks that were For all those just tuning in, we're currently covering the Game Freak Terra leak. Lots of source files and beta content for the past Pokemon games are currently leaking, along with a few details of upcoming projects. We expect more information to be uncovered in the following hours. But these are all the sprites that were... Oh, I don't know if I want to show this, because Nintendo might be like, we're going to pull down all your shit. But if you don't know Game Freak, they made all the Pokemon games. You need the Elgato prompter.
Elgato copter? Flies at 15,000
Well, we had
feet.
a great Reddit clip, and we were trying to dig it and find it, but we can't find it anywhere, so...
I'm trying.
So... There were dozens of concept art showing early design for beloved creatures and scrap Pokemon that never made it across the finish line. And the leaks aren't quite as exposing as the ones that hit Insomniac Games last year, but the information we have on the upcoming Pokemon Legends Z through A is that it's currently being tested. There also supposedly mentions the Pokemon's 10th generation, codename Gaia, which is being tested for something called Ounce, which is thought to be the code name for Nintendo Switch 2. Which is
That's
also
supposed to be
probably
coming
why
out next year.
Pokemon's, why Nintendo's suing Palworld, is because maybe they took a future idea from Pokemon and ruined it for them.
Pokemon games has sucked for a while.
Alright, we're gonna show some of these. So these are some of the... Fuck it. We're gonna show some of the... These are some of the unreleased Pokemon sprites that were part of the Terra leak. And wait for Nintendo to shut us down. There's some of the Pokemon there. What's that? Oh, that looks like the... King Hippo.
King Hippo.
Yeah, right here. That looks kind of like King Hippo. It reminds me of King Hippo, but it's like a gorilla with gloves. But these are some of the unreleased Pokemon that apparently was part of that Terra leak. Trainers. New trainer designs.
Damn it, Spider-Man was so funny.
If we get shut down for showing these sprites, then you know they're real. That's my point, I guess. And I'm wondering if it's like someone hacked it because of the Palworld lawsuit. Like maybe they did it out of spite, or maybe they just
Like
did
to
it
get back
do
at
it.
him.
But it released a bunch of information about the developers and their emails. Oh, sorry. And also possibly talks about the Switch 2. Which, will you purchase the Switch 2 when it comes out?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Because I have so many games on the Switch already. Like, games we haven't even played yet. And so, like, eventually, yeah, but I'm not going to be clamoring to get it.
I think that's man, there's a lot of stuff right now where I was like, I wanted, like, the PS5 Pro came out, right? Last week. And I was like, man, I kind of want one because I don't have a PS5. But I also like PlayStation exclusives. And then I was like, no, you know what? I got too many games in my Steam library that I haven't even touched yet. And I'm like, what makes me think if I get a PlayStation that I'm going to start playing those games instead? So, I don't know. I mean, the game saturation is getting kind of crazy. Can you hook up the camera and look at the read and watch videos and stuff? That will look like you were looking at the viewers. I agree. We got to stop looking at the top screen so much and look directly at the camera. I'm talking to you. Sometimes we do that too much where we're like looking up.
Yeah.
I agree. That's the thing. You're right, Mojangster. Note taken.
Fuck off, Mojangster.
Instead of looking up all the time like you're on fentanyl.
Maybe I am. You don't know me. I'm not thin.
Don't scroll that much. You might accidentally show something about the one Pokemon that was sexually abused as a human or something.
That's funny.
You got to be careful on Twitter what you pull up because now it's just like a porn.
What is it?
site.
Rule 54? What is it, rule? 58, 51.
About what?
The internet rule is that if it exists, there's porn for it.
Oh. I believe it. Oh, I absolutely believe it. Every time you see like a certain pose and then it's like, what do you think of my new anime character? And then it's like 10 out of 10 would bang. And you're just like, oh my God. That's how it always starts. I'm not that psyched about the... Hold on, I'm going to go Shishi. So...
Shishi doo-doo.
Shishi night-night.
Oh, we got to talk about those chips.
For Xbox?
Yeah.
This is it. This is the new Xbox.
Oh my God. Isn't it so cool?
It's white!
Look, a big white... Like your mom's vagina. Fuck it. I mean, if someone can give me one, I'll take it. But also, fuck it. Lack of disk drive, boo. Why do people care about the fucking redesigned motherboard? Why do I give a fuck? Like, what does it matter to me? Okay, 4 years and they redesigned the motherboard. Okay. I don't give a fuck. What does it do for me? It's been totally overhauled. Ew. No shield over the SSD. Isn't that a bad thing? Shouldn't your drive have a shield? Hey, nerd, you gotta make sense of this shit for me.
Talking to me?
Yeah, but also our screen went green apparently.
What are we talking about?
It's saying there's no shield over the SSD. Shouldn't there be one?
There doesn't need to be a shield. No, not necessarily. Depends on what type of like airflow they put through there, but you can see here that they're using copper heat pipes on the board now. So compared to this, which is an airflow radiator design, so basically air gets pushed through here, and heat is transferred up through these fins, and the air blows the hot air through the fins out of the Xbox. Here, these are copper heat fins, which will have steam in them, right? So as the water condensates, it travels upwards, and then the fans will also blow air over the top of those and expel the heat that way, which is much more efficient when you use like when people do water cooling setups, right? That's kind of like the between having air cooled and water cooled is like basically it's steam cooled. So the water vaporizes, gets cooled down by the fans blowing over it and out, and then it condensates again and it exchanges the heat. So this is a more efficient heat dissipation design.
A video.
Yeah, we're not.
Only our audio is going out.
Oh no, what's going on? Why is it green? Because we showed the Nintendo stuff.
We're
Watch.
talking about Nintendo.